January 13th, 2010. It's a Monday, starting off the week. Feeling pretty good. Had a really pretty productive week last week with a little more time at home due to some snow and different just schedule changes. And I ended up catching up on some projects that I've been putting off, like, some organizing and decluttering projects, and that made me feel a little bit more organized going into this week. It's funny because I feel like kind of as we've decluttered our food lifestyle and our health lifestyle, it's kind of trickled down into wanting to declutter other aspects of our life, including our environment, our home. And we've slowly been chipping away at little projects, like organizing our storage room and going through old photos and getting rid of old baby clothes and things like that. So it's a little bit of a challenge with the kids to really delve into some of the larger projects and have the time for that, but it feels good to get a little bit more organized. So that's kind of a theme lately, is decluttering our minds, decluttering our bodies, and decluttering our home. So I'm excited about that. Food, everything's going well. Nothing really drastically new. Still do a lot of salads. Greens are in short supply now, so we're not doing as many green juices. Although we did do one this morning, and haven't juiced in a week or so it was a little strong. I didn't make it very fruity, so I would get more greens, and I didn't want to drink my fruit for breakfast, so I just put 1 or 2 pieces of fruit in with all these greens, and it was really strong, a little bit hard to get through, but it was okay. And then it made me feel good that I had my greens for the day, and try to do that when I can. We're lucky we belong to a produce buying co-op, and it delivers right to my house, and I sort the stuff and everybody picks it up, so I have a really great access to a lot of interesting and unique vegetables, as well as all the standards and whatever's available. It's mostly local, and so we're fortunate to be able to experiment with different things, and also make eating raw, or mostly raw, a little bit more affordable. So this week we got some, or actually we didn't get them through our co-op, we bought them at the store, but we found some Jerusalem artichokes, and I'm really excited about those. They taste like kind of a water chestnut, and they are crunchy, so they add a little bit something to the salad. And as we head into the new year, I really haven't made any huge resolutions. Just my major focus is just staying positive, focusing on my thoughts and keeping my thoughts positive and optimistic, and using that as really a tool to facilitate change in other areas of my life. Food-wise, the only thing that I'm kind of just trying to tweak a little bit is just trying to go easier on the nuts and the seeds and any added oils to my food, and just keep it a little more simple. Using more spices and things like that to jazz up salads, and vinegars and flavored vinegars and stuff like that. So nothing major or difficult to change, and not always consistent, but just I figure, they say it's the little changes that go a long way. So just have a little goal of eventually losing another maybe 10 pounds, but more than that, it's wanting to tone up and do a little strength training. But I'm just really aware right now that that's not something I can really add to my schedule, and I'm good with that. If it takes me a couple years to get into a place where I can make that part of my lifestyle and add something else, maybe the yoga or the time at the gym, or just even time down in the basement working out on the total gym, or whatever it is that ends up working for me, that's great. I've learned in the past 5 years that pretty much not to push anything. That the if the intent is there and gradual change is, a focus, it'll happen, and it'll happen easier than trying to push anything and trying to make decisive resolutions that don't add up to, being able to be able to stick to them. So just occasionally tweaking little things in my diet, and trying to. This morning I just grabbed the flexi rubber band things. Did a little bit of resistance on that, and when I can, I do some sit-ups, but nothing consistent with that. I'm excited for the future when I have a little more time to myself, when my kids are a little older, to delve into a little more of these fun exercises and Zumba classes I like to take, or yoga or whatever. But I'm happy right now with the focus I have on my kids and homeschooling and spending that time with them. So I get in what I can I walk every day, and that's what I can get in. And if there's any other time, I try to squeeze in something or incorporate the kids into it a little bit. But that's it. No major resolutions, I guess. This week, one of my favorite treats has been, or this past week has been, just for my chocolate craving. When I have a chocolate craving, I don't want to go and eat something really heavy and oily. And the cacao has enough, fat in it anyway. So I've been mashing a banana with a little bit of raw cacao powder and pinch of sea salt and vanilla, and yum. And you can chill it or whatever, but it's really easy to make. Don't even need a blender, and it's a quick dessert, so that's been a nice treat. Not much else going on. Just again, still trying to focus on keeping the thoughts positive. I'm trying to read lots of stuff that encourages me in the new year, to basically to have faith, to believe that the things that I set forth as my intentions can come to fruition if I just continue to believe they will, and be positive about them, and to look at adversities as opportunities for growth and change and learning, rather than just stumbling blocks that I can't get over. So having fun, kind of reading all the self-help books and throwing a little fiction there to relax, and just trying to enjoy my home life a little bit more. Kind of make some breaks in the schedule where we don't feel like we're running around quite so much, and somewhat delegating a little bit to Darren some of the tasks of carting the kids around, so that I can be home a little more and feel a little bit more sedate in that way. So that's nice. And except right now, where I'm decided that driving Flo to music lessons would give me a little bit of a respite. So here I am in the car, enjoying a few minutes alone. But so yes, staying positive, keeping focused on that is a huge help to just getting through the doldrums sometimes, especially the winter, and feeling pretty good about that. So I guess the theme of this week will be to continue the decluttering, and tackle a few more projects of continuing to clean out some baby clothes of Zophia's, and working on Flo's bedroom, which is the wasteland of our house, and just a few things like that. Feeling good about organizing and that. So just continuing to have fun with food and experimenting with different veggies this week. Trying some new things through our co-op, and enjoying this time with my kids, and that's really it. Hope everyone's having a good week.